Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This isn't really a video, this is just a promo of the video that I've been working on for like forever, for like 3 weeks, because I'm super busy like everybody else. Anyway, quick promo. Hopefully I'll have this video out. What day is today? Today's Monday. I'd like to have it out by Friday because the next 2 days I can't even touch this video. I can't edit it at all, but I'll guarantee you it'll be out by Sunday. That's my guarantee to my people. So check out this video. Hopefully something you'll be interested in watching. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, later. All right, how to install the MicroVib equipment onto the EC-135 helicopter. That's what this video is all about. And then navigating the box, of course. All right, there's airplanes in the background. That's awesome. I mean, airplanes like taking off, airplane noise, not necessarily the airplanes in the background, but all right, hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to go over how to hook up the DSS MicroVib 2 to an EC-135 helicopter. It's not too complicated. Yes, and we're also going to talk about the balance screen and all the information that's on that screen, and we're going to talk about the track screen and all the information that's on that track screen. It's super boring, super boring. All right, so fun times. Shit, sound like a moron. And let's roll. The list of things we're going to go through. We're going to install the balance equipment on the helicopter. We're going to set up a new history file on the MicroVib box. We're going to also review the balance modes and the tracking modes. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the balancing tasks. We're going to go through the tasks, and those are for balancing, which is the ground, the hover, the 80, 120 knots, and 140 knots. With the user's manual right here, make sure you go and reread the user's manual. Like I always say, read the manual, read the manual. All right, how to install the MicroVib equipment onto the EC-135 helicopter. That's what this video is all about. And then navigating the box, of course. And then your MUX box itself has a cable coming out of it. And then you plug that cable into the analyzer box right there. If it looks like this when you pull it out of the box, this is incorrect. It should look like this with the dimple side sticking out of it. So take that out. The dummy plug is 3/4 of an inch. The accelerometers from MicroVib are, I think, 11/16. So you'll need two different wrenches, one to remove, one to install, and vice versa at the end. So your number one blade on the box is going to be blue, followed by the red, then the yellow, then the green. So we're going to say this probably more than once. I'm going to say a lot of things more than once because I know I'm talking crazy fast. I'll try to slow down. On the box, it shows blade 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't confuse it with the yellow blade being number 1. It's not. It's blue, red, yellow, green, blue, red, yellow, green. I'm going to assume that you have a group file. Next, the first thing you do after that is you set up a new history file. You hit mode, you hit control panel, you hit new history file. It loads up your groups that are in the box. You select EC-135 group, select group file. You name your file, hit OK, and then it brings you straight to the mode selection page or the mode page. Cool. All right, that's setting up a new history file. Not hard, but if you didn't know how to do it, you could read the manual, right? You could read the manual. All right, next is we're going to operate the box for track mode and balance mode. And the first thing we're going to do, we're going to be in balance mode for the task ground lateral. And in this example, I have the signal simulator hooked up because I didn't have an aircraft available to just screw around and do track and balance on for no reason, right? All right, signal simulator comes in the kit. Looks like this. You wait until on the bottom left where it says average and it counts up. Usually it takes 30 seconds or so to get to 10. You get to 10, you hit stop, and then you hit save run. And at that point, it takes you to the resolution or the solution page. All right, when it's time to track, you're going to pull up this thing. You're going to hold it with two hands, and you're going to move it up and down until the green light, one of the green lights lights up in the middle. If the red lights are lit up on the bottom, that means you're pointed too high and the blade is below where you're pointing. If the lights on the top are lit up, one of the three red lights on the top, that means you're pointed below and the blade is located above you. You got to get it into the green steady. Like, don't hold this up against a bulkhead or something like that, because you want to remove the aircraft's vibration from this. So don't hold it onto something or hold it all rigid. Hold it all flexible. So if the aircraft's moving around, you're still pointing in the same spot. You're not going like this, right? Makes sense? Once you got it in the green, you push the trigger button and let go. Okay, don't hold it down. Push it and let go. And every time the blade goes by the tracker, the yellow light will flash. And it's, I think the number of revolutions is set to like 32 or 36. You could change that. I never change it. So you just keep it, and it'll go into the red, and it'll go into the red high and low. But you try to keep in the green as much as you can. And then once it stops, there won't be any more color lights up here except for the yellow one. The yellow one will be solid. And then your MicroVib box will show you what your track is, okay? Once it's done and it shows you what the track is, on the bottom left is a button that says Save Plot. It'll take you to a screen to name the file. Just keep it what it is. It'll be plot number whatever. There's 4 digits. It'll be sequentially going and continuing. Plot whatever. And I usually write that down on my form. I usually write down what the track is, okay? We're going to go over that here in a second, but save plot so you can go back and look at what it was. All right, those lines, they call them your blade height indicator, and it provides a visual display of the blade height. Obviously, remember blue, red, yellow, green if you're pointing it out of the front of the helicopter. All right, the big number on the top left, that's the distance between the highest and lowest blades. What do they call it? P to P means peak to peak, which, like we said, amplitude, highest to lowest. Cool. All right, we went through a crap ton. Just a quick review, setting up a new history file. It says it right here in the manual. What's it say? Mode, control panel, new history file. Select a group file, EC135, hit enter or OK, change the name. Then you're starting in the balance mode. All right, that's a promo for my next video I'm putting out in the next like 4, 5, 6, 7 days. I hope you like it. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, later. Full send.